going on, Blossoms back, and welcome back to a very special episode. 10 months ago, we reached 500 max ultra rares. 5 months ago, we reached 600 ultra rares, or max ultra rares. And now, in the present day, I have reached 701 maxed ultra rares. It seems like I'm maxing about 100 ultra rares every 5 months. So if you want to do the math, that's like, I think 20, I max about 20 ultra rares per month. So yeah, I think that's the math. I think I actually did that correctly, and I did that, off the top of my head, so I'm kind of proud of myself. But yes, we are slowly reaching my goal of 1,000 max ultra rares. I mean, that really isn't my goal. My goal is to get every single ultra in the game and max every single ultra in the game. And yeah, right now we're sitting on 701. Obviously, a lot of them are duplicates, because to put things into comparison, I think that there are only 624 ultras in the entire game. So technically, I have already upgraded every single, I've spent enough money on ultra rares where I could have at least upgraded every single ultra in the game once. So that really shows you the sheer amount of duplicates that I have. Now, usually with these videos, I just start from RQ50 and I scroll all the way up, but I'm gonna do it a little bit differently this time. So first of all, let's go to fully upgraded. So let me show you all 701, and I will show you the stats real quick, just so you guys know which aren't my favorites, which aren't my favorites. Ultra rares, many of you will know, is my favorite long-term strategy in top drives, is my favorite long-term factor that keeps me playing the game day in, day out, and that is, collecting every single ultra rare. And I know what you're thinking, one day I'm probably gonna hit it, as long as I can collect ultra rares faster than updates being released, especially unique ultra rares. And what it always seems to happen is that I always end up getting close. I get close to about 50 or 60 unique ultras that I need to collect. And then when that number hits about 50 or 60, a new update comes out, and then it goes all the way back up to 140 or whatever. And then it goes all the way back down. I collect 100 more ultras. I max 100 more ultras, go back down to 50 or 60. It's just an endless cycle. But as long as I can make little progresses here and there, I would be able to hit my goal of maxing and collecting every single ultra rare, where the last ultra rare I plan to max would either be the Tribeca or maybe the Roof R56. Those are among my most hated ultra rares for one reason or another. But obviously, when that day is achieved, it's not like I'm going to quit the game or anything like that. That means I can move on. I can move on to Epic. So anyway, let us get into it. So ultra fully upgraded. I have 12 from the newest update. So 12 fully upgraded ultra rares, 23 from Pacific Coast Highway, 23 from Learn the Savannah Way, 14 from Lock to Lock, 19, 35, 39, 57 from JPT, 53 from American Frontier, and as you can see, the list goes on and on. I think the biggest amount would be Great Exhibition with 72. So let's talk about the new boys, because for sure all of these cars are new. So what are the ones that I've upgraded? Well, for the most part, when it comes to ultra rares from the new update, it's kind of like you max what is given to you and you max what you can get. But obviously, not all of them are fully upgraded. I have some that are still stock. The ones that I really just decided to choose were the 4-wheel drive standard. So as you can see, I have 4 4-wheel drive standards, 1, 2, not that one, 3 and 4. Those are the ones that kind of take my, priority. I'm not a fan of the all-surface tire shit, but what I usually like, well, the Pyro Evolution is just a car that I like a lot, and, with a photo like that, there's no way that you're keeping it base. And then the last one is the Santa Cruz, and the reason for this was because not only was it one of my newest ultra rares from the update, but also it's RQ64, so it kind of speaks for itself. As of the things that I've not decided to upgrade, as you can see, there are a couple, like a duplicate version of the 626, the Santa Fe. I mean, all surface tires, I don't care. And yeah, again, all surface tires, I don't care. I also don't really like upgrading RQ50s. I don't really like upgrading anything that is the lowest RQ within a rarity. So RQ40s, RQ30s, RQ50s, RQ65s. It's just that it just doesn't feel good to upgrade those kind of cars. So when it comes to ultras, I kind of just do it through gritted teeth, knowing that in the future there is a chance that cars like, the Holden Calias or whatever will go down to becoming a super rare, which is gonna hurt, but at least you get the tokens back if they're gonna stick with the token system. But for some reason or another, I just feel like Hutch is not gonna bring back tokens, because I mean, look at how they treated the season pass. They just decided not to bring it back I guess, like, why? It was famous. People were paying for it, and they just got rid of it. I don't get it, you know. But anyway, we move on to the next one, Pacific Coast Highway, because this was also really new, and I don't think. I mean, this is about a 5-month-old update, right? 128 days, 5 months, like 150 days. So you wouldn't have seen any of these cars in like the last. 600th anniversary Max Ultra. So all these are relatively new as well. As far as this update goes, I mean, I am an American collector after all, so I am trying to go for every single one. Another goal that I have on the flip side is to get, my entire collection. I have 12 Scat Pack wide bodies, and I want to max every single one of them. Currently, it's sitting at 3 because I'm prioritizing unique Ultra Rares over duplicate Scat Pack wide bodies that I really don't need, and I'm only doing it for the meme. So the reality is, yes, I have every single one. If we remove fully upgraded, as you can see, I have decided to keep all of my Charger Scat Pack wide bodies. They are going to get maxed eventually, but it's just not on the priority list. In terms of unique cars, I don't think there is a single unique. Yet there isn't. I mean, are there any that I'm missing? There's a few. I mean, this is a prize car, so I can't seem to get that. This is a prize car. I can't seem to get that. So the only one that I'm truly missing is the Bronco Heritage, which actually is a pretty crappy Ultra to miss out on because it is actually good. So that's a bit of a shame. It's a 4-seater. I mean, I could get it in that 2 to 4-seater off-road pack if I really wanted. I'm not that desperate. I'll probably get it down the line. It's a really beautiful photo, really beautiful spec. It's the only one that I'm really missing. Moving on to Learn the Savannah Way, there are a couple that I'm missing. The Fairlane is a prize car, so I don't really need to count that. I actually really wanted this at the start of the update. This was actually wishlisted, and this is why I don't wishlist cars I want anymore, because what are the odds, right? The one Ultra that I wishlisted from this freaking update is the one I still don't have. Believe it or not, I don't think I ever wishlisted the Fiji water car. I may have. I don't think I did. I've actually unpacked this car a couple of times, but you know me, man. All surface tires is like at the bottom of my priority list. Again, same thing with the Acadia. Again, just not interested. And this car just really boring. I mean, we have the exact same car branded as a Vauxhall that I have Max, and it's better. So I don't really care for much about that. But everything else that you see, I mean, it's all fully upgraded. So again, if I were to go to my cars, again, if I was going to go by status and fully upgraded, as you can see, all of these are Max. I'm really blessed to have 2 Fiji water cars. I don't tend to get a lot of these duplicate like Max. I don't tend to get a lot of duplicate Learn the Savannah Way Ultra Rares. So I'm glad that when it came to duplicates, I got it on the one car that really mattered, to be honest. So that's really cool. I think I had 3 of these at one point and got rid of it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's Savannah Way, and then after that was Lock to Lock. Dude, I really do not care for this update at all because most of it are just Morgans. But again, I am a Morgan. I mean, I'm an Ultra collector, so eventually I will have to max every single Morgan. And as you can see over here, I actually have a decent amount of Morgans max. I mean, literally from this one screen alone, that's 7 out of 8 Morgans that I have fully upgraded my collection. So there are a couple laying around, and that's kind of funny actually to show how unbalanced this all is. 50, 52, 53, 57, 63. It's the second highest RQ already. So that's pretty interesting. What else we got? Yeah, I mean, I'm still missing out on a lot of Morgans. Never unpacked the Chimera. I would like that. I think that's pretty cool. And obviously, I'm due to max the Aero Series 4 and the 50th anniversary, which are 2 cars that I do own, but I've yet to max from the update. Those are the only 2. Everything else is done and dusted. Moving on, Amalfi Coast. Another update that I really enjoy. I think I have every single Ultra maxed. Yeah, it wasn't that hard. The only 4 that I'm missing are prize cars, and I know for a fact that every single one that I have over here is fully upgraded, so that's pretty cool. Got duplicates all up a lot of those. Enter the Black Forest. Yeah, there are a couple that I've yet to collect. Countryman, never unpacked that before. And Surprise, and Cooper Works. To be fair, I think I've unpacked this before, but I just got rid of it. Oh, and the Z4, dude, I've actually never unpacked this car before. This is not a car that I would get rid of. It's a pretty decent 51. I'm all right with that. Just never unpacked that ever in terms of fully upgraded. I mean, 35 Max Ultras on this update alone. I think everything is unique besides the 420. And the John Cooper Works, of course. Those are absolutely amazing. Got 3 of those. And for those of you that are watching, I mean, if you see me having duplicates of a certain car, just take notes, because I'm not going to be maxed. Unless it's for the meme, I will tell you it's for the meme. But if I have duplicate max outs of certain Ultra Rares, and I'm not saying it's for the meme, then you know that they are actually really freaking good. Like the John Cooper Works, for example. Oh, that is a car to really look out for. Moving on, we got World Expo 39. Surprisingly, you know, this update came before Enter the Black Forest, but Enter the Black Forest is kind of closing in on, you know, the numbers. Only 4 separating these two. I'm pretty interested to know. You know what? I feel like I am missing a lot of World Expo Ultra Rares, even though I have a lot. I wouldn't doubt myself that I have ignored a lot of Audis, as again, the only duplicates are the Zenus. I have 2 CLS 500s, which did not turn out to be as good as I thought they were going to be. What ended up being a super sleeper was the R63, which I actually upgraded the correct way, in my opinion. I have a second one, and I'm going to go 233 on that. But I feel like the drag spec version is a little bit more useful. I don't know, 69% win ratio. Again, 2 of these AC Cobras because of a tri-series. Let's see what I'm missing. Yes, okay, Q5. I don't think I've ever unpacked that. I've unpacked that before, fused it away, don't care about that car. I've unpacked this car a few times, I've fused it away, don't care much about that car. Again, very strange, I've never unpacked at least 111R. That's a car that I wouldn't fuse away. TDI, I mean, it's not that good, but like I wouldn't fuse it away because, oh, I think it's hot garbage like an Audi, you know what I mean? This thing, again, you know, all surface, your boy doesn't care. I mean, it's not that bad. I'm really only missing about 4 cars, 3 of them being Audis, funny enough. We move on to the next update. We have JPT. How many of these Subarus have I gone and collected already? Am I even missing anything? I'm missing a few. Infinite. Oh, I've had this car before. It's so phenomenally trash. I don't want it. Tribeca. This one's okay. It's the other Tribeca that is a meme. But I don't have this Tribeca because this got a photo change, and I only unpacked this car back when it had a really ugly photo, you know, the old spec Tribeca, and that was the one that I just didn't want in my garage. Since it's got a photo change, I've not unpacked it again, but now that it looks a lot more pretty, I will max it out. So if I get that Tribeca again, that's okay. And then the last one is this, and it's really, I've unpacked this car before, and I think the main reason to why I never really maxed it out was because it just has a really boring photo. But if I get it again, I mean, now knowing that I'm so close to completing JPT, it seems like I'm just very close to completing a lot of these updates, but I just don't seem to pull the trigger. I definitely pulled the trigger on this though. This is done and dusted. Like, this is literally like I've collected every single American Frontier duplicates. I got 53 of the max out of the wazoo, baby. I got 2 power boxes, 2 NSXs, 2 ZDXs, 3 SRT 392s, 2 SRT8s, 2 SRT8 Chargers, 2 Expeditions, 3 TLXs. At this point, it's almost like I have duplicates of every single great exhibition. What is it? American Frontier car. 5 Circuit EVs, 6 Charger 3s, 2 Bronco Concepts. I mean, this thing is just on steroids, on steroids, on steroids. And the crazy thing is, if you take away fully upgraded, I actually have more power boxes, and I actually have more chargers. I have 7 Charger 3s, so I could max a 7th if I wanted to, and I could max a 6th Dodge Circuit EV if I wanted to as well, and those are on the cards. That's why they're still in my fuse pile. You know, I don't get rid of them that easily. Now, moving on, next update. So let's go to status, fully upgraded, get rid of American Frontier. And I don't know how far we're going to go with this. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way. We can go down to American Dream. Why not? American Frontier, right? So European Revolution is next. Again, duplicates everywhere. 306. C8s, Guaras. I want to know if I'm actually missing any of these though. All cars, let's check it out. Okay, I'm missing the C8 La Violette, which is a car that I've never unpacked before. It used to be an Epic, so yeah, that's actually the only one. So yeah, I would like to get this, please. Never got that before. Next one is the Great Exhibition. Again, this used to be an Epic, so I'll let it fly. I've actually unpacked this car 3 times as an Epic, 0 times as an Ultra Rare, and I feel like that might be the only one I'm missing. Oh, Insignia, of course, this used to be an Epic. I've never unpacked it as an Ultra Rare. Oh yeah, the Rover sucks, so that's why. Rover sucks. Brooklyn's overrated. Yeah, Rover sucks. TVR kind of boring. Yeah, dude, it's like every Ultra Rare, most Ultra Rares that I just don't own, like I have a reason for it. It's just because they're bad, dude. Italian Renaissance. We don't talk about that. Never unpacked that. I would like to upgrade that, and that's the only one. Okay, so the only 2 that went down from Epics are the ones that I'm missing, really. German Renaissance, again, this used to be an Epic. I've never unpacked it as an Ultra Rare. Yeah, simply because it's a Volkswagen. 330D, I've unpacked this a couple of times. I think it used to be super rare at one point, right? And then it just got like heavy buffed or something. Yeah, the Roof R56, like I said, probably one of the last cars I would want to have in my collection. Yeah, the 540i. There are a couple here. It's not that bad, but a couple BMWs around that I'm just missing. French Renaissance. Yeah, honestly, if you're a newbie and you're watching this and you want to just like feel like you've completed something in the game, just try and collect every single French Renaissance ultra rare. You'll get that satisfaction real quick. American Dream. This used to be an epic, so that's why I'm missing on that. But that should be the only one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And that should be it for all the tags, right? Yeah, because everything else motorsport, muscle car. I mean, this is interesting. What if I went to muscle car? What am I missing? Oh yeah, funny. The ones that used to be epic. Yeah, 3 of them, and you know there's a prize card, isn't it? Oh, it's not, but it's new, so it's APGP, so that's why. But for the most part, I got most of them. This was given out for free, so that was pretty cool. One more thing, duplicates, because I just love the duplicates. Ones are the funny ones, honestly. So I want to talk about the duplicates. So again, where I think it's under status, right? Yeah, dude, 158, buddy, 158. So let's give it a check. Oh wait. What am I doing? My cars, right? So my cars, and then I want to go fully upgraded. Yeah, dude. So 341, just slightly under half, I guess, of all of my ultra rares are just duplicates of each other. So yeah, Peugeot 504, Mira. Well, what I'll show to cap off the video are my duplicates as well as the ones that I don't have. Because I feel like all the other ultras that I may not be showing in this video, I've already shown in previous, iterations of this kind of video. So 4 Flex, 2 Broncos, 6 Charger 3s, 2 Bulldogs. Again, for the most part, if they're duplicates, I think they're pretty good. That's why I max a couple of them. The only exceptions I would say, Skyline was for some kind of event, Trans Am was for some kind of event. Again, if you see things like, oh, why do I have duplicates of the AMG G63 but you only see one, it's because I do have another one but it's not fully upgraded. So those are the only ones to take account for. Basically I have a fused material version of that car. A bar used to be really good. I don't use them as much anymore. 5 of the circuits, yes. The 500 R3Ts are great. OPCs are okay, alright, okay, I guess. Birdcage I needed for an event. V90 I needed for an event. So usually when I say I needed it for an event, it means that, I didn't really upgrade duplicates of them out of my own free will, like I needed it for something. 911S event, Vantage event. What else? That's not to say that some of these that I maxed out for my own will were not for events, because like the Civic, for example, they were amazing for all those special tags that we had, like the collaboration with CarWow or whatever, as seen on YouTube. But on top of that, they're just really good. So they're just great. So I wasn't forced to upgrade them. They were just really good. So I knew that, and I upgraded them before they were needed for a challenge tag. Any for an event. Yeah, I got 4 of those. Legacy was actually out for fun. Yeah, the M42, the Turbo Martini, that was for the meme. RS200 used to be good. Charger SRT8 Passion Project. BRZ is great. GTO is great. X Platinum is for the meme. Vantage for not much. I mean, what else? Roof 3004. This was for an event, I think, because there was no way in hell. Year of the Rabbit. I think it was Year of the Rabbit, 1999, right? So that makes a lot of sense. FPVF6 was kinda for an event. What else we got? Tamoras are cool. C2s are cool. 911 RS was kind of for an event, but also I really like the car. One is drag. This is drag spec 4.9. This is like 233. I believe, yeah, the 323 even. Maybe I should go for a 233. I got 4 of the prototipos. They're amazing. I think I have 1 more as well lying around just stock, so I can go 5 max if I really wanted. 240Z, yeah, sure. It's okay. BTR, I love the car. It used to be really good back in the day. Now it's kind of for the meme. Yeah, I got 3 of those. XT just ones. That was a little bit on a freeze. 2 Fiji water cars that went up in RQ. 4 520Ds. This used to be a mid-range. This used to be considered a mid-range ultra rare, but now it's amazing. 4 repeats. 3 Alfettas. Yeah, you get the gist of it, y'all. Like most of these cars, as you can see, are either currently Blossom Choice or ex-Blossom Choice, or just cars that are the best in their niche, which I use a lot in clubs. So yeah, like the Auto Delta, for example, the front wheel drive meta and all that kind of stuff. X-Type, if it's ever Storm Chaser, Jaguar in clubs, a power box, yes. I called this. I'm proud of this. I hoarded power boxes back in the day because I was like, there's no way it's all surface tires. It's gonna be performance tires one day. I mean, when it's gonna be off-road tires one day, and today is that day. So I'm really, really happy. I have a third one stock, and you know, when I get back to, I kind of balance phases, right? So I would have phases where I upgrade duplicates, and then I'll have phases where I focus on upgrading uniques, and I'm currently sitting in that unique situation, just looking for those new cars. But every so often I'll just upgrade duplicates, because why not? I got the Maxis, I got 4 of them. Freaking love that. I got 3 of the Legends. Yeah, it's a pretty nice collection. But I think the thing that's the most interesting are the Ultras that I do not have. So guys, feel free to let me know down in the comments below how many of these Ultras I don't have that you own. We're currently sitting on 100, but if we were to take away prize cars, then it's 84 that I'm currently missing. So yeah, the Tribeca, obviously I don't want that. I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole. Again, I think before the new update, so how many of these are new update cars? 33. So if you take away 33, I'm kind of sitting at about, you know, 50, 51, I think, that I need to collect. So yeah, 84. We'll see how many or what the number is going to be before the next update, which brings more ultras, which I will not have. So hopefully I can pick up the pace and get a couple more of these ultra rares to add to my collection. But again, you know, for me, it's not just about adding it to my collection. It's also about maxing them out. If I have a car in my collection and it's stock, I don't really count it, you know, because I'm not gonna use it. So yeah, I need to get the cars, and I need to max the cars, and I think the ones that are on the top of my wish list are the ones I shouldn't say. I like the ultras that I want the most, because, you know, I'm not gonna get them. But obviously, I think if you guys know me, I want the Mercs and I want the Camaro. Like, I want the American ones I don't have, and I want the Mercs. So yeah, anyway guys, that's gonna be it, man. That is 700 fully upgraded ultra rares. What an entire feat that is, and it's just gonna grow, man. This is like my favorite rarity, just because of how accessible it is to me. I mean, let's talk about this, right? How many super rares have died for me to just feed into my ultra regime? I fused away at least 10,515 super rares, because one ultra max is 15 super rares. You get that, and you multiply 15 by 701. And how much have I spent now? 58,494 times 701. In terms of just sheer upgrades alone, your boy has spent 41 million in-game cash on just upgrading ultra rares, which also means if I were to sell every single ultra in my garage, I would have 41 million cash. 41 million cash, and that's just for selling the ultra rares. So I would have 41 million cash, and I would still have 148 epics. I would still have 22 legendaries. What am I talking about? This is just fully upgraded. I would still have 361 epics, and I would still have 205 legendaries with that money in the bank. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I can't wait to see you again in 5 months time, hopefully, when your boy gets 800. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Remember to stay safe, wash your hands, and by this trajectory, I would have 1,000 max ultra rares in about a year and a half. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna stay safe, and I'll see you in 2025 with 1,000. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville.